So, Realstream, I'm not doing an interview, so I'll answer questions as I see fit. I'm not doing this as an interview, and I'm not doing this as a favor to you. I also just want to clarify for people, Realstream was somebody who reached out to me during the time period that Greg and I had a falling out and wanted to initiate a friendship with me. And when I told him that due to my own public persona and my own reputation that I could not engage in friendship with him, he decided to shit talk me all over Twitter and then do a live stream saying shitty things about me and called me a fake and this, that, and the other. So I'm not doing any of this for you because I don't think you're a nice person. So, Onision. So I went on Drunken Peasants on Thursday, and Onision apparently was going to be the subject, which when I decided to be on Drunken Peasants, I didn't know that that was going to be the case. I just was going to be on the show, and then when I got there and I opened it in YouTube to see the comment section of the YouTube video, I saw Greg was the thumbnail, and I had no idea at the time that that was what we were going to be talking about. But I was having a really, really shitty day just due to the fact of, like, all these other, like, men-related things, and some of it was kind of, like, coming to conclusion or coming to a head on that day, especially regarding the BDSM photographer that I was referring to before. So I was really not in the mood to talk about Onision. But I did. And essentially where a lot of that came from was how Greg treated me during the end of our friendship and how I didn't say a word about it, and I didn't defend myself, and I didn't make any comments about how he acted in front of me or how he treated me or any of that. And I just kept a lot of it to myself because I cared about and respected Lainey. And Lainey was my friend, and so I kept a lot of that to myself because I wouldn't want to do anything to hurt Lainey. And Lainey reached out to me in October and texted me and apologized and said that they were very sorry about the things that happened, but asked me not to publicize that, so I didn't. But I thought we were going to reconnect and become friends again. Not Greg. I don't want to be friends with Greg, honestly, ever again. But Lainey and I had an argument, a big falling out because of the stuff that had to do with Greg, so I wasn't afraid to initiate or continue a friendship with Lainey. So when Lainey apologized to me, I thought, great, I'm not going to publicize this. Like Lainey asked me not to do it. And so that was kind of that. And then some stuff was going on, and it was important that I got a hold of Greg or Lainey to talk to them about this stuff that was going on. Some comments were being left on their video that had to do with something going on with me, which is bringing public attention to it, and I really needed them to help me out and deal with those comments because they weren't being dealt with. And as far as I could tell from the amount of text that I was trying to get out there, Lainey had blocked me and blocked my number again. So I tried reaching out to Lainey via Twitter, and Lainey said that they did not block me, but I let them know that I was trying to get a hold of them for something really important, and they didn't feel the need to answer me after that or text me back or really acknowledge me at all. So at that point, I was like, well, obviously me as a person and my friendship in that regard isn't that important. So I let some time go by, whatever, was moving on with my life. But when it really boiled down to is in Drunken Peasants, when this subject started coming up, I thought, you know what, fuck it. Lainey doesn't want to be my friend. Lainey doesn't want to actually fucking converse with me and follow through on, like, being friends again or any of that stuff. Lainey doesn't care that something serious was going on with me and I needed Lainey to acknowledge it. If that's the fucking case, then I'm tired of fucking keeping quiet. I'm tired of acting like I don't have shit to say. And so I was pissed off, and conversations were happening regarding Greg and the protected wildlife reserve backyard issue. And I was talking about that, and a comment was made from a viewer regarding pedophilia. And essentially what it boiled down to was Billy was not defending him per se, but Billy was talking about how the issue regarding girls sending him pictures for a YouTube video, saying that he was not inappropriate with them, and like, yeah, I agree with that. Like, I don't think that he did anything to try and like be inappropriate there. But that being said, there are lots of other times that he has been inappropriate, and I'm not saying with young children, I'm just saying like there has been times that he has been an inappropriate person even with adults, including myself. And I was not thrilled about the fact that Billy was kind of giving the audience an assumption that he has not been involved in any way with somebody who's young, and I was pissed and was like, are you sure that's true? And I don't know what my exact comment was, but something along the lines of, are we talking about the video issue, or are we talking about the things that I know? And I believe my statement following that was along the lines of he has pedophilia-like connotations to him, or something along those lines. And I'm not talking about Billy, but from what I know, Billy was young also, I think. No, I'm talking about Billy the Fridge in the podcast that I did. I'm not talking about the other Billy, because Greg and Lainey stopped being friends with me when they met Billy. So I don't know all of the details of that Billy with an IE. I'm talking about Billy the Fridge. What I do want to say is I never outright called him a pedophile. And I want to make that clear. In no way, shape, or form was I saying Greg is a pedophile. I know this to be true, and I know details about that. I don't think Greg is a pedophile. I never said that I did. I think that there are things he's done that I morally, personally, in my own heart, deem inappropriate. I also stated that in a tweet later that he was intimate with a 16-year-old. I spoke with the person that I was referring to. She was incorrect. She was 17. He is not lying about that. She was 17. For me, that doesn't make it better.